And it is softball time here in Grinnell, Iowa. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Gilbert Tigers softball here on Tiger Broadcast. My name is Cale Sleazer. Welcome to what's going to be a great night, Saturday night of softball. The Gilbert baseball team had a great one earlier today. They handled the Winterset Huskies 9-1 in Gilbert. Tigers softball on the road, a Tiger tussle, if you will, against the Grinnell Tigers. Grinnell is a very strong team from top to bottom. They have had 10 players make 90% of starts or more, and they are led by Reese, who is one of the more prolific hitters in the state. The Gilbert lineup is as follows. Zoe Jones leads off in center. Sammy Johnson bats second and left. Katie Sneezik bats third at shortstop. Miss Do-It-All Clara Newton in the cleanup spot and pitching for the Tigers. Lauren Sneezik at first base batting fifth. CeCe Hart, the designated player, bats sixth. CeCe will bat for London Hibbing in right field. Then it's Rain Danny, the second baseman, batting seventh. Batting eighth is Evie Christensen at third, and Olivia Lateral behind the dish, batting ninth. And an electric atmosphere here in Grinnell. That one misses, and away we go here in Grinnell. Bit of an unconventional camera angle tonight, but we've got the circle, we've got about half the infield, and we've got the batter's box with the catcher and umpire, so it is good enough for me. 1-0. That is in the dirt. 2-0. In the circle tonight is Riley Imhoff for Grinnell. Imhoff, a senior, 16-1 with a 1.28 ERA on the year, 67 strikeouts in 72 2/3 innings pitched. 2-0. That's a called strike. Meanwhile, the numbers for Zoe Jones on the season. 337 average, 385 on base, 13 RBI in 29 games for the senior. Getting started a little bit early here in Grinnell tonight as that's on the ground foul. Dribbling down the third baseline, that evens the count at 2 apiece. And that one's just fouled back to the screen. We'll have another 2-2. The winner of this game, as we'll put it on the screen very quickly here, will play Carlisle or Pella, who just got started. Substate final will take place on Tuesday night. Another 2-2 to Zoe. Just outside, 3-2. Folks, a very emotionally charged ballpark tonight. Where else would you rather be on a Saturday night in July? Another 3-2. That is lined into shallow left field for a base hit. A scrappy at bat from Zoe Jones. And the Gilbert dugout is loving it as the senior gets her squad started with a knock into left. Some team comparisons in between pitches here. Grinnell has had 6 of their players start all 35 of their games. Grinnell scores 7.6 runs per game compared to Gilbert's 5.18. Grinnell has 10 triples and 19 home runs on the year compared to Gilbert's 1 triple and 13 home runs. That one just misses. 1-2. Gilbert has a team average of 320. Grinnell has a 348. Gilbert's on base is 380. Grinnell's is 419. Grinnell has a 2.41 ERA, very impressive. Gilbert with a solid ERA of their own, team of 3.12 as that's swung on and missed for strike 3. And Johnson goes down swinging. So as I mentioned, Clara Newton missed Do-It-All, batting .453 with a .485 on base, 9 home runs, 34 RBI, slugging an even .800 and a .1285 OPS. Absolutely amazing from the junior. First one to Clara. That misses high for a ball. Clara had the majestic game-ending home run on Thursday night. A 3-run moonshot to left field to walk off the Panthers in an 11-2 win in 5 innings. Here's the 1-0. That's foul, tipped into the glove for a strike. And in the circle, Clara has a 16-9 record, 2.45 ERA, 112 strikeouts, and a 110 whip. That's walks and hits per innings pitched, and 163 innings. 1-1. That's swung on and missed. Count 1-2 on Newton should the inning continue. On deck is Lauren Sneezik, the first baseman. Riley Imhoff taking her time, resetting in the circle. Now ready to go. 1-2. That is line. Base hit into left field. Clara keeps the inning going. And going to third. And out at third base is Zoe Jones. She tried to run on the arm of Reese. And that did not pan out for the Tigers. So we go to the bottom of the first. Gilbert threatens but does not score. Grinnell to bat when we come back. Back with the bottom of inning number 1. Glad to see viewers trickling in. 18 of you here with us so far on Tiger Broadcast. Kale Sleazer here with you. It's a Tiger tussle Saturday night. Gilbert Tigers at Grinnell Tigers. It'll be Taylor Smith leading it off for Grinnell. Gilbert tried to piece something together in the top of the first. Zoe Jones had a single and Clara Newton had a single, but Zoe Jones tried to push her luck and get to third and was tagged out. Strong throw from Reese in left field. End of the top of the first. Strike 1 called on Taylor Smith. Lots of Smiths in this Grinnell lineup. 4, if I counted correctly earlier, as that is bunted foul. 0-2. We'll see if we can get Taylor Smith's numbers pulled up here. Batting .340 with a .435 on base. Has driven in 10 runs and started all 35 games for Grinnell. It'll be up to Clara Newton to hold the line against a very potent Grinnell offense. As that one is foul off to the left side. That'll get beyond the away dugout. We'll have another 0-2. As that one is hit into center field. Zoe Jones makes the catch, and that is out number 1. So an F8 on the line of Taylor Smith, and here's Kylie Bond. Bond batting .461 with an even .500 on-base percentage, 6 home runs and 43 RBI, slugging .774 with a .1274 OPS. And if you think those numbers are bonkers, the numbers from Reese on deck are even better. We'll get to those in a moment as the count is 1-0. There's a strike from Clara. If Gilbert wants their best shot in this game, Clara needs to be at her best in the circle. So far, so good. That one swung on and missed. A rising pitch there. Folks, I've been to some high-energy games in my 6 years behind the mic. This one might take the cake. We are only in the first inning, and you can barely hear yourself think here in Grinnell. This is a great environment. As that one misses up high, 2-2. Want to give a big thank you to Athletic Director Ian Smith, who is to my left, helping us piece together the funding and some logistics to help us get a broadcast here in Grinnell. So that's popped up. That'll get out of play. Also want to give a big, heartfelt thank you to the Grinnell staff tonight, who has been extremely accommodating to us. I was in the park for not even 5 minutes when their live stream coordinator came up to me, I gave him my cell phone number, and he texted me their lineup. We exchanged pronunciations as that one misses low, 3-2. Had several other staffers come up to me and make sure I had what I needed. So a big tip of the cap to the Grinnell staff. This might be the most accommodating game day staff that I have worked with at the high school level. This is my 4th year of doing high school baseball and softballs. That's on the ground to shortstop. Sneezik to Sneezik for out number 2. And down goes Kylie Bond. Reese, definitely the backbone of this Grinnell offense. So that one misses. 1-1. Reese batting .433, 508 on base, 12 home runs, 45 RBI, 990 slugging, and an OPS a shade under 1,500 at 1498. So that one is lined into the glove of Clara Newton. And that ends an electric first inning here in Grinnell. The Tiger tussle remains scoreless through 1. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back. Gilbert will bat in the second in just a moment. And we're back. Gilbert Tiger softball, Tiger broadcast. Kale Sleazer here with you. Know the camera angle's a little bit awkward tonight, but that's pretty much the best we could do without having the fence in the way. Our table is set up, I want to say, about a foot behind the fence of the third base side. Not the ideal camera angle, but we have worked with worse. Lauren Sneesick, CC Hart, Rain, Danny for Gilbert's second inning. So that one misses low from Riley Imhoff. And here's the 3-1 to Lauren. That swung on and missed some high heat from Imhoff. I'd say we're about 15 feet to the right of the Gilbert dugout. Great spot. Here's the 3-2. That's fouled back. And Lauren stays alive. Another 3-2. Swing and a miss for strike 3. A valiant battle between Imhoff and Lauren Sneesick to start the inning, but that's the second punch out for Riley Imhoff in the 5 batters that she's faced. Not a lot of wind blowing from right to center, kind of out to left field. So that one skips in the dirt, 3-2. And a good eye from CC Hart is extending this at bat. Gilbert has seen the ball very well. They've worked a lot of deep counts here early. The wind and the 3-2. That's chopped foul. CC Hart really making it hard on Riley Imhoff. One out here in the top of the second. Tiger tussle Saturday night Substate semifinal softball. Gotta love all the alliteration. Gotta love all the fans who poured into this ballpark tonight. Count still 3-2. Here's another. Down low, ball 4. A great walk drawn from CC Hart. First walk issued by Riley Imhoff this evening. I just noticed over the center field fence that there's some spectators watching over the fence over there. They all have matching hats. I half wonder if that is the Grinnell baseball team. It's been great to see the baseball team support the softball teams. Gilbert baseball team, cheering the loudest on Thursday as that's a fly ball to center. That's a routine put out for out number 2 as Danny flies out to Alyssa Flander in center. And Evie Christensen gets a shot with a runner on first, 2 away. 7:19 p.m. local time here in Grinnell. Beautiful day for baseball and softball. It's beautiful in Gilbert earlier today when the baseball team won their game as that swung on and missed. Gilbert baseball will take on Carlisle at Carlisle on Monday night. Here's the 0-2. That one is lined into center and above the head of the center fielder. This could score a run for Gilbert. The runner's being waved around and the Tigers strike first. It's an RBI triple for Evie Christensen. It was misread by Alyssa Flander in center. It's a play she arguably could have made, but it was struck well by Evie Christensen, the 8-hole hitter with an RBI 3-bagger. And the dugout is going bananas here in the second. A big break for Gilbert as they take an early lead. And now Olivia Lateral stands in. And if Lateral can get another run in here, that would be a mammoth run on the board for Gilbert. And that one is going to hit Lateral. And we're back to the top of the order with Zoe Jones, who singled to start this game. And I think we are going to have designated runner. Yes, Aubrey Johnson will come in to run at first base. What a great environment this is as well. Gilbert has struck first, and they are looking for more. First pitch to Zoe Jones. That's down low, and taking second is Aubrey. Now 2 runners in scoring position for Gilbert. CC Hart had the 1-out walk, and then Evie Christensen brought her home. 2 runners in scoring position for Gilbert, and that misses ball 4. The bags are full of Tigers as Sammy Johnson gets a chance with the bases loaded. Here's the wind and the 1-0. That is on the ground. It gets gloved at third, and stepping on the bag to get the out. It's actually shortstop Kylie Bond. So that ends the inning, but Gilbert is on top early thanks to an Evie Christensen RBI triple. We go to the bottom of the second. It'll be Riley Imhoff, Macy Andrews, and Kate Smith batting when we come back. 3-2. That's well up high for ball 4. Going to walk from Clara Newton, and this is going to be Ivy Kellogg, the freshman, running at first base now for Grinnell. Double play ball is in order for Gilbert. It's Macy Andrews, the designated player, stands in. She's batting for Trinity Carlson at first base. As that one is lined into center and caught by Zoe Jones, and a laser throw back to first. Great read there by Zoe for out number 1. Gilbert leads 1-0. Evie Christensen RBI triple is the difference in this game. Bunt shown, it's pulled back, called strike. Throw to second, not quite in time. It's a stolen base. Gilbert will have 3, 4, 5. Katie Sneezik, Clara Newton, Lauren Sneezik in the following inning. As that misses, throw to third! Not in time. It was very close on the steal attempt, but it was just a hair late, as Ivy Kellogg has 2 stolen bases. Now the potential tying run only 60 feet away. 2-1. That's on the ground. It just sneaks into left field for a base hit, and that ties this game. RBI single for Melissa Flander makes it 1-1 as she makes up for that ball going over her head in the previous half inning. 7:38 p.m. local time here in Grinnell. Picture perfect day for a July playoff game. 3-2. That one is hit well down the left field line and just foul. Did that clear the fence? It cleared the fence, but it was just foul. That would have been Clara's 10th home run of the year and 2nd in the last 2 games. Another payoff pitch in the dirt for ball 4. And it's 1 on, 1 away for Gilbert. Payoff pitch. Down low, ball 4. First and second, 1 away for CC Hart, who drew a walk her last time. That's 4 walks issued from Riley Imhoff. I'm not sure I've ever seen an outfield play this far back, folks. I should say this close to the fence. All 3 outfielders are maybe 5 feet away from the fence, if even that. Another 0-2. That's on the ground. Base hit up the middle. Parking at third is the lead runner, and the inning will continue. Way to scrap down 0-2 CC Hart. She's reached base both times. And are we going to have a pitching change here in the third? Yes, we are. So before Rain Danny gets an at-bat, Riley Imhoff's night in the circle will end after 2 1/3 of an inning. Trinity Carlson is ready to go. Almost as many innings pitched as Riley Imhoff, 74 1/3 innings for Carlson. 1.88 ERA, 37 strikeouts and 74 1/3 innings pitched. So not a lot of strikeouts. So expect balls in play here. This is a big at-bat in this game. And we're going to have time called here by Danny. It looks like Kennedy Harms, the catcher, and Trinity Carlson, the pitcher, are trying to get on the same page. Harms was looking toward the dugout. Here's the pitch. That one's into left field. This gets down for a hit. 1 run is in. 2 runs are in. A 3rd run is being waved around. 3-run double. Ray Danny. It's 4-1 Gilbert. And the Gilbert dugout is going crazy. What an explosion from the Gilbert offense these last 2 innings, and there's still only 1 away. The bottom of the order is getting it done. Ray Danny continues to make things happen in the postseason. And Gilbert now has a 3-run cushion to work with. That one's into left center field. This one gets down. Parking at third is Danny, but Christensen is 2 for 2. So a tough break for Riley Imhoff. She ends her night. 2 1/3 innings pitched, 4 hits, 4 walks, 2 strikeouts, 4 earned runs. Bunt shown, it's laid down. And it's enough to get the out at first and score the run at home. It's 5-1 Gilbert. Great base running from Rain Danny to wait for that throw to get to first. Sacrifice 1-3 RBI for Olivia Lateral, and it's 4 home in the inning. Here's the 0-1. That one is flared in the left center field. That gets down for a base hit. Rounding first and trying for second and sliding in safely is Katie Sneesick. That's 7 Tiger hits. And is Clara going to be intentionally walked? Yes, she is. So Grinnell wants nothing to do with Clara Newton as they saw her almost go yard in that last at-bat. So Lauren Sneesick has first and second, and here comes number 22 to run again for Gilbert. 3 years ago, I was in North Carolina calling baseball for the Old North State League. So that one misses high for a ball. The Hendersonville Honeycrisps have one of the best fan bases I have ever seen. They brought the energy during playoff time in July of 2022. As that one is lined into center for a base hit. Being waved around is Sneesick. It's booted around in the outfield. RBI double for Lauren Sneesick. Or this is CC Hart as Lauren Sneesick scored on that play. First offering. That one is lined into right center field. This will get down for a base hit. And parking at first base with the 9th Gilbert hit of the night is Olivia Lateral, and we're back to the top of the order with Zoe Jones, who's reached base twice. And once again, out comes Aubrey Johnson. Single, walk, 3 unassisted on Zoe's line. She was out after that single trying to stretch an extra 60 feet on a Clara Newton single in the first. That's a good bunt to third. Throw to first is in time. That was a very good snag over at first by Reese. It was a bit of a low throw from third baseman Kate Smith, but that does put a runner in scoring position. Here's the 0-1. And another running try. Throw to third. Not in time. Aubrey Johnson with a nice steal. 2-2. That's chopped on the ground. Gloved at second. Throw to first. Not in time. Infield single and an RBI for Sammy Johnson. And Gilbert leads 7-1 as the offense continues to roll along in the 5th. So this becomes a big juncture in the ball game as Grinnell turns around their order. Runners on the corners, 1 out. An out in exchange for a run would not be a bad thing here for Gilbert. A sac fly from Smith would not be the worst thing in the world. Base hit wouldn't be quite as ideal. So that's a called strike, and taking second uncontested is Piper Madron. So I crunch in that stolen base on my scorecard. It's now second and third. That's chopped on the ground to short. Throw to home! Tagged out at home! A great play from Katie Sneesick to Olivia Lateral, cuts down a run at home plate for the fielder's choice, and out number 2. It's still runners on the corners. 2-2, 2 away, 2 runners in scoring position for the number 2 batter, Kylie Bond. Here it comes. That misses up high. It gets out of the glove of Lateral. Shovel to the plate is not in time. That scores a run. It's now 7-2, and the count is full. Payoff pitch. Foul tipped into the glove for strike 3. Grinnell gets 1, but it could have been worse. We go to the 6th. Gilbert 7, Grinnell 2, Tiger tussle. Substate semifinal action in Grinnell. This just in from the Pella Carlisle game. Pella leads that one 1-0 as we take a quick look at the playoff bracket. Winner of Carlisle and Pella will take on the winner of this game in the Substate final on Tuesday night at 7 p.m. Clara Newton will lead it off for the Tigers. 1 and the 1-1. That one is hit well to left. This ball is back. This ball is out of here. Clara Newton with long ball number 10 on the year. It's 8-2. Gilbert over Grinnell. And the Gilbert dugout gives Clara a warm ovation at home plate. And it's coming up Gilbert here in Grinnell. And Sammy Johnson comes in. She had an RBI single and a stolen base last time. A base hit could put Gilbert in double digits. Bunt shown. Runners stay. And now going home on the sacrifice is Evie Christensen. Grinnell gives up another run. It's now 9-2. We now have 41 of you here watching on Tiger Broadcast. Kale Sleazer here with you as that's on the ground. Gloved at shortstop. Throw to first. In time. And the Gilbert Tigers are moving on to the Substate final to take on Pella. Our final score, Gilbert 9, Grinnell 3. Clara Newton was masterful in the circle. 7 innings of 3-run ball. The big hit for Gilbert was a 3-run double from Rain Danny in inning number 3. Evie Christensen started the scoring with a very emphatic 3-base RBI with the triple. And Gilbert will take on Pella. Host site to be determined. We'll get that sorted out in the next few days. But folks, what a fun day of baseball and softball. Gilbert baseball won, I believe, 9-1 earlier today. And Gilbert wins 9-3 on the softball diamond. We hope to see you in the Substate final on Tuesday. Should Pella host, we have pretty good relations with their athletic staff. They were very accommodating to us when we streamed baseball last year. So regardless of who hosts, we are optimistic to see you right back here on Tiger Broadcast. Until then, my name is Kale Sleazer. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. And folks, it's going to be a great drive home. The radio's going to be blasting in the car with some classic rock. It's been a great day of Gilbert sports, and we'll bring it into next week. Stay safe out there, folks, and have yourselves a fantastic Saturday night. Go Tigers!